Hey everybody, Shelma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 30th episode of Season 1 of classic Doctor Who. This one is entitled The Edge of Destruction, The Brink of Disaster. Last episode. We've had some great episodes so far, but I think, looking at it now, the last episode was probably my favourite. I love how contained it were. Like, I've seen from like your information you guys have given in the comments that it was kind of required, I believe, because they were like this. I had to do like a bottle episode. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well today. Wasn't recording this, so I do apologize. I'm probably gonna mess things up with my memory. Is worse than even it usually is, which is saying something. But I believe it was like a requirement or something like that. I do apologize again if I'm getting that back wrong. But I'm always grateful for the little bits of information you guys give in the comments. Really, really helpful for me. But it was such a good episode. Like I literally said at the beginning of the episode, I want something where Susan could do more. And we got it. Carol Ann Ford was brilliant as Susan. Like, Susan fighting whatever the hell's going on. I feel like my prediction is it's an entity or something like that can be passed by touch, because she was fighting something. Like, she had that knife at Ian, and then she started stabbing the bed, because you could see her fighting by it anyway, because the way she was rigid. But then, as soon as she put her hands on the back of the Doctor when he was like touching the console, her whole demeanor and like way she was standing and holding herself was more Susan. And like, I'm not even sure if it was her at the beginning who was like that, because Ian, when he first woke, was very monotone. Remembered Barbara, but it was like he was speaking to her like Miss. I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry, because it's not used much. I don't remember it, but he referred to her by her surname, Miss whatever. I can't remember. Like, I remember Ian Chesterton, because the Doctor calls him Mr. Chesterton, but he was acting really weird at the beginning. So I feel like it's passed by touch. Caroline, everybody was fantastic. Everybody had moments to really prove their acting skill, which is one thing I like about like bottle episodes, like contained episodes like that. Fantastic proof that, like, example of that, classic Doctor Who, I believe it's, I get Heaven Sent. I get mixed up sometimes between Heaven Sent and Hell Bent, which one comes first. But just Peter Capaldi for pretty much the entire episode, he was phenomenal. Obviously, if that's even more contained, just one person. But I love the other episodes and stuff like that, where you get big action sequences, all that sort of stuff. A contained episode like that in just one location. Obviously different rooms, but in one location is just so good. And everybody was great. Everybody had something to do. Like, even the Doctor at the end, I feel like it's in him at the end, because he's like, where he was doing things and things like that, and just like he was acting like he didn't know completely how to work the TARDIS, because like his finger was like, what do I do now? And obviously he turns around, hands around his throat, and look, and that's where it ended. So I feel like either he is the one now possessed, or whatever it actually turns out to be, or he knows something like that's going on, and that's why he checked on everyone. He was either checking on everyone to make sure he could work out his suspicions and find a way to capture it, or something like that, or he was doing it because he's want to do something because he was possessed. Like, and either that, or the person with their hands around their neck are the ones think that are possessed. I've already muddled up my words there. I'm so sorry. My head's all over the place today. I do apologise. But I believe it looked like the robes things, that like the garments that like Susan had on for quite a lot of the episode, and I believe Barbara was in one at the end when they were going to sleep. So it could be it's definitely Barbara or Susan, because Ian had more of a robe, and it had that darker, like more of a darker than just a lining of a robe. So I believe it's one of the girls. But I don't know. I really can't tell which way it's going to go. I like that I can't tell. It was such a good episode, and like the music was different. You could tell it was a different writer. but the music was different. And it wasn't like type of like music that would usually be used to create tension and things like that. But there was something about it was used really, really well. They really capitalized on using the music well in this. They use what they can do really, really well, like the music and sound design and things like that. But that was such a good episode. I have no idea how it's going to end. Now, I do know this is the last episode of this arc. I did mention this in the last reaction, because I know the next arc is one of the ones that is missing. I do believe the audio is at least partially okay, like available, like the audio track, I think was. I was trying to figure out ways that like I could like cover the story or like get the story out there or know the story myself to like fill in the gap before I get to the next episode that's actually available. And I believe it's available audio, like, and I believe there's been a construction that's available on the like the collection DVD for the first like 3 arcs. I believe that collection's called The Beginning on DVD, and it was like condensed into 30 minutes ish, using stills and behind the scenes photographs type things. And then like there was a part of the audio track that was condensed down into 30 minutes, which is like a lot less. Now I don't know whether to react to that one or not, or to just watch it myself. I want to watch it because I believe I have found it on YouTube. Oh, I would rather watch it on the actual DVD, because obviously I like to do the official like thing. But unfortunately, you don't have the fucking money to buy the DVD at the moment. I want to own Classic Who on DVD already, because it's bloody brilliant. I'm loving it so far. I would love to actually physically own it, because I always prefer to have the physical copy of things, like physical DVD or the physical CD or the physical computer game, than the download version or streaming version. Like I might watch it first on the streaming thing or download it first. Then if I really like it, I'll get the physical copy. And I would love to own this physical, but that'll have to be sometime in the future. So I think for now I would have to watch it on YouTube. But again, I only do stuff like that if in the end I know I'm actually going to get it. That's the only reason I would watch something like that that's obviously been taken off the actual official thing. I only do that when I know at some point I will actually be getting the proper official thing. So if you would like to actually see me react to it, please let me know in the comments. That would be really helpful, because otherwise I'm terrible at making a decision. It's something I mentally struggle with. So if you guys would like it, let me know. I really don't know. I know there's like other reconstructions and things like that. So we could give it a try for this one. If we think it makes a good reaction, we could do one of the other ones whenever they come along. And if we don't think it's like doesn't feel right, we can leave it and carry on from there. But yeah, that will either be coming next. It'll either be that one next, like that reconstruction reaction next, or I will watch it in my own time and then react to the art that comes after this, which I haven't looked at. I'm trying my best to avoid looking ahead and not going into too much detail. But I'm really excited to find out what comes next, because I have no idea. That's going to be I've just realised the one frustrating thing about the fact that the next arc's missing. At the end of this episode, each episode they lead into the next one. Unfortunately, what's available, what will show at the end of this episode is not actually what's next on the sequence. But I'll have to make the most of it. But I hope you guys enjoy the reaction. If you do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next video goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, I love the fact we get the last little bit. It's so freaking helpful for my memory too. But like, see what I mean by like the way he's like wiggling his fingers, like he's if going, what do I actually do here? I've got to study it, and he's looking it over, studying it, and then that's Oh, it's Ian. It is Ian. What the fuck? That was a bit overdramatic.
Well, help him.
Help him? You saw him? You saw what he tried to do?
But now he's fainted just like Susan did.
Oh, so it was in Susan. And now it's in him. So was in Ian then.
Something terrible's happening to all of us.
Not to me. Nothing's happened to me. This is
That you know of.
You to get control of my ship.
For fuck's sake, Doctor. He's so suspicious of everyone, isn't he?
Admit it, hmm?
Yes. Why don't you?
It's in Susan now.
Behaving very strangely. Both of you. But I think you're right, Grandfather.
It's in Susan now. That is not Susan. Just look at the way she's holding herself.
I told you.
It's not Barbara. It's not Barbara at all. I trust Barbara.
Well, what are you going to do?
That is my business.
It's in Susan. You can tell by just the way she's holding herself.
There's no alternative. Your little trick endangered our lives.
Look at the way she's holding herself. Her shoulders right back. Her posture is completely different to usual. The way she's like switching her head around like that, not turning her neck. She's not actually. No, she's not turning her neck at all, or barely. She's like turning her head slightly, but her neck's just turning like that.
Grandfather, they couldn't have done all the things that
Oh,
happened.
yes, I admit they were very smart.
No, it's not a question of...
Or it's like she's coming in and out of it. I'm really
They're
confused.
very resourceful and cunning, and it only leaves me one recourse. They must be put off the ship.
No, you can't do that.
I can and I must.
But you can't open the doors.
Don't underestimate my powers, young lady.
Oh, he fluffed his words now.
What's out there? There may be no air, it may be freezing, it may be too hot to exist.
Yes, or it might be the Earth. In the
I think
20th century.
Susan.
Hadn't it occurred to you?
I think Susan. If Susan's Susan, she'll say, right, I'll go with them, type thing. But she seems hesitant, like she's part Susan, part not. Just the way she looks, her posture is completely interesting.
Oh, Grandfather, he doesn't know what's happening. I won't let you do this.
I feel like whatever the entity or whatever the hell's going on doesn't want them to leave the ship at all. What the fuck? That sounded like a foghorn off a ship.
The danger signal.
The porticator!
Oh, finally! Whoa, what the fuck was that?
No, you get knocked out. It's all right, Grandfather, tell me.
The whole area of the porticator has just given us a warning.
Whoa.
Everything can't be wrong.
That's what it means, child.
There we go.
No,
That's exactly what...
Ian, it's all right.
It's now in Barbara. 'Cause that's exactly the kind of position that Susan put her hands on the doctor like.
Trolls are alive. No, you mustn't be frightening me. Not now, please. I can't explain, but I've just realized the danger within.
Grandfather.
A little bulb illuminates and tells me precisely where the fault is. Can you imagine what would happen if the whole of it lights up? It
I know.
means that the ship is on the point of disintegration.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I can't...
All four of us are to blame.
Oh, like he's taking responsibility as well. He knows it's partly him.
That drink you gave us.
Oh, a mere harmless sleeping drug.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yes, you rather suspected I was up to some mischief.
Yes,
I think the doctor can appreciate that part of him.
I told you. You'll electrocute yourself.
I'm afraid I must have misjudged you both.
At least he admitted his mistake. That's something about him.
Why did you say that? The brink of destruction.
There's a strong force at work somewhere which is threatening my ship.
But he's very distinct. He said brink of destruction multiple times.
Total disintegration?
Precisely. We haven't crash landed, otherwise I would have discovered that
Yeah.
immediately.
And when they tried to open the door before, there was something wrong.
We had time taken away from us, and now
Yeah.
it's been given back to us because it's running out.
Whoa. Fuck. Like at the end of the Dalek thing, that was what happened. That started it all. Is it TARDIS sound? I don't know what the actual, like, the story of the TARDIS was here yet. Did they just get transported? What the hell is going on? I love the fact I don't know.
I thought it only moved when the power was on.
Yes. The heart of the machine is under the column. Well, what made it move? The source of power. You see,
Is it
when the column
infected or?
rises, it proves the extent of the power thrust. Can it be possible, then, that this is the end?
Doctor, don't think of that.
What are you talking about?
We have 10 minutes to survive.
10 minutes?
10 minutes? As little as that?
Maybe less.
I was completely wrong about not being Ian. I was strangling him. I'm so fucking confused. Like, I thought he was an entity. What's it gonna be?
Oh, I'll never stop it in time! Don't, Susan. Please don't.
She has lots of anxiety, Susan, doesn't she?
It's important. It made us aware of time. By taking time away from us? Yes. And it replaced time by the light on the fault indicator. You say it has a built-in defense mechanism?
Yes, it has.
Well, that's where we've been wrong. Originally, the machine wasn't at fault. We were. And it's been trying to tell us so ever since.
A machine that can think for itself?
Oh, is this where this starts?
Doctor?
Oh, think not as you or I do, but it
In a
must
way,
be
yeah.
able to think as a machine.
You say the power is under this column,
Yes?
and the column holds it down.
Yes.
Oh, then what would make it want to escape?
Yeah.
Racking my brains. I don't know.
I like the fact it's giving some, like, personality to the TARDIS already. I didn't realise it was that early on.
It would have to be a gigantic
Not full on
one,
personality, but
one
thinking.
as strong as the solar system.
Like that. Not quite.
You see, the
It's
machine
trying to
has been
warn
warning
us.
all along. All those blackouts we had. Yes, but only if anybody went near the control column. Yes.
But it could be the
Yeah.
power escaping.
No, blown to atoms in a split second.
I wonder.
We'll try it, but we're clutching at straws. Now,
But what else can they do? Fuck, that was so soon after the last one.
should those doors open again, I want you to be standing by them and tell me whatever it is you see outside, understand? I lied deliberately so that they won't know.
Oh, know what?
Shut up, Ian.
At 5 minutes only.
He doesn't want them to worry.
They won't know anything about it.
Oh, he did it.
There's no hope then.
I can't see any.
But he didn't want them to worry. That's nice of him.
What are you two talking about?
Oh,
Just trying to come up with a plan.
theory of mine that didn't work.
Yes, we must solve this problem, you know. We must.
But the TARDIS has been trying to help them. The bird's chirping again. Same picture as before. What's it doing? What's it doing? Is it bright, just bright light?
Nothing there. Nothing.
It's a bright light. It's a different picture again. It's the same picture again, though, isn't it?
I am right. I know I am.
Come on. What else can you do?
Yes. And then we have the sequence. A planet
Space.
getting further away.
Further away from safety. Whoa, bright light.
Flash. Destruction. Yes, of course. It's our journey.
What?
Yes,
The defense mechanism stopped the ship, and it's been trying to tell us so ever since.
of course, of course.
Oh, lights are gone out.
I know. I know.
Because the TARDIS all along's been trying to help them.
The force of a total solar system to attract the power away from my ship. We are at the very beginning. The new start of a solar
Oh, okay.
Dust then becomes solid entity, a new birth of a sun and its planets.
Oh, he's so excited about it.
I had hoped to reach your planet Earth. Skaro was in the future, and I used the fast return switch.
The fast return switch. You've sent us back too far. Doctor, show me. Show me that switch.
It's
Where
the
is it?
It's the birth of our solar system.
You see? Now, look, there's the switch. You see?
Yes, but how does it work?
Well, you merely press it down, and
Not working.
it hasn't released itself.
That's the problem.
Yes, there you are, you see?
What's wrong?
The spring's not connecting. It's come off the base. Wait, there we are. We'll take it out.
Come on, Doctor. It's been sending us back, then back and back and back and back.
There. Ah, that's all right.
Oh, here we go. It's been trying to save him from going back before everything, right? Is that it? Did that save them? Was that it?
We're safe now.
Huh!
Yes, you can all relax. We're quite safe now.
Thank fudge for that. Oh my lord. Wow. I think it's giving something to the TARDIS. There's something more to the TARDIS already. Only something little.
But why didn't the fault locator tell us?
Well, the switch hadn't broken down, therefore the fault locator couldn't give...
Very true. Oh, okay.
I see. So if the spring were broken, it would be as if your finger were pressing it down all the time.
Precisely.
Ah. Were they still going back and back, or did it...
Child, I think your old grandfather is going a tiny little bit around the bend. Well, I think you were very brave, and I was proud of you.
Oh, that's so sweet of him.
What about them? You said some terrible things to them. When I thought he was going to attack you, even I was against him.
Yes, well...
Don't bother to say anything, Doctor.
You had your reasons to.
You know, there are times when I can read every thought on your face.
Really? Yes. And I always thought that you were a young man without any recrimination in you.
Oh, and you got to apologise to her.
You were absolutely right with your instinct and intuition against my logic, and you succeeded. I mean, the black house
sorry.
and still pictures and clock.
What's wrong with her? Is she alright?
We all owe you our lives.
Aww. She can't do it anymore. She wants to go home, didn't she? Barbara? What's wrong with her? Scared of almost dying.
You know, I really believe I have underestimated that young lady in the past. Shout out.
Charto. I love Ian's reactions when he gets his name wrong. It's funny. Huh. Oh, okay. I thought that was the end of the episode then. Is he going to apologize? See if she's all right? Barbara. Please apologise. Actually say, I'm sorry. It's the threat of death as well. It's probably getting to her.
You said terrible things to us.
Yes, I suppose it's the injustice that's upsetting you, and when I made a threat to put you off the ship, it must have affected you very deeply.
What do you care what I think or feel?
As we learn about each other, so we learn about ourselves.
Yeah.
So you put your mind to the problem, and luckily you solved it.
Grandfather, we're going out now.
Oh, please, yes. Do open the doors, will you?
Good.
Oh, by the way, Susan has left you some wearing apparel for outside. You know, we have a very extensive wardrobe here.
Yes, she gave me these.
Yes, I think they're rather charming. We must look after you, you know. You're very valuable.
Aww. That was his way of... He did apologise. He didn't say I'm sorry, but he did apologise. Aww. He can be really sweet, but he can be really, like, angry and, like, stubborn and, quite frankly, rude.
Shall we go?
Aww. He can be very charming, too. He can be. Like, that smile there, and that's quite sweet. Like he said, she's very, very valuable. Oh, really? Does he dress up as Sherlock Holmes? Oh, they need that after what they've just had.
Yes, it suits you.
Yes.
Oh, the trifle's too big for me. You know, I acquired that ulster.
Gilbert and Sullivan, holy shit.
Thought it was made for two. Well, shall we join the ladies, Doctor?
Yes, why not?
Grandfather! Look! Look at this huge footprint. Must be made by a giant.
How big? How big? Well, that's not big. Okay, it's bigger than a human, but it's not as big as they said it was. Made by a giant. I was expecting it to be like that compared to them. That was not how I saw it. I wasn't exactly sure how I saw it resolving, but that was not it. I don't know what to say about that. it was a really good episode. It just was not what I expected at all. But I didn't think that there was going to be more to the TARDIS. Obviously, it's not to the full extent as it is now in Modern Who, with the TARDIS having its own personality. And, well, we saw the Doctor's wife. That was the name of that episode with the TARDIS. I can't remember exactly. Again, my head's not working right. And I can't remember the best of times. But I didn't realise the TARDIS was trying to warn them. I didn't, obviously it's not, like the Doctor said, thinking as a machine, not thinking to their extent, but it's thinking as a machine. So it's not a full-on AI personality life form. Yeah, they've obviously more than likely add more and more as they expand and do more and fill out the world of Doctor Who. But I didn't realise that we're going to have something like that, more to the TARDIS than just a transport and time machine already. I like it. It just was not what I expected at all. I really was, I didn't think of anything but an entity. I did not consider it being the TARDIS, and it's something as a little switch, a little spring stuck in a switch. I like it. I didn't like that it was actually a practical thing. It shows the dangers of something as like a TARDIS, like time and time and space, time and relative dimension in space. We've got like a time machine, spaceship, and that. How the tiniest little thing can cause such, or in anything actually, the tiniest little thing going wrong or getting stuck can cause so many other things to happen. And like it was the TARDIS was. I'm going to have to watch that again to make more sense of it. To make sense of the TARDIS was giving them time back, but were they traveling back? Why was Susan like that? Because that's why that explains why they were forgetting things and things like that. Oh, I'm so fucking confused. I really, that is I've rewatched other episodes already, but that one is the first one I feel like I need to rewatch to make more sense of it. I do like how the Doctor apologized in his own way in the end to Barbara. Like he knows now she is important to the group. She is of value. She is smart. She comes up with good ideas. She can notice things that maybe he won't notice. It's different perspectives working together are better than just his mind on its own. I like that aspect of it. And I've said all along, I felt like they will teach, like the Doctor will teach them things and they will teach the Doctor things. And that episode, it happened. Like she's taught him that he needs to listen to other people. He needs to consider her opinion more. And this is me. I underestimated you. You're invaluable. We need to look after you. And that. I like that. I like how this one was like, obviously it gave us more of the TARDIS. And the fact that there's more to the TARDIS than we thought. And it developed them more. I like it. It's just, I feel weird about it because it really was not what I thought. It's not nowhere near what I thought was going to happen. Like I thought it was an entity, of alien without, I don't know how to describe what I thought. That was not it. But it was really good. It's just, I'm really confused right now. Probably because I'm not well as well. Like my brain's not even working the little amount it usually does. But my head feels quite weird now because I'm so confused. But in a good way. Now, it's the title of the next episode, or what would have been the next episode, is The Roof of the World. And obviously it's not. But we can't watch that actual episode because it does not exist that we know of. But we have the reconstruction with the audio, so I believe I don't know whether to react to the reconstruction or not. I feel like I should try out this one. See if the reconstruction reactions go well. If you guys like it, like not the reconstruction because it's not a full-on animation, but like the audio condensed down over the picture. We can see if it works well. React to that. Give it a chance, I think. Like, if you guys think it would really make a bad reaction, let me know in the comments. We can make a decision, and then I will post it and pin it in the comment what my decision is. So, this is gonna come out on the Monday, because it's obviously my episode's released on the Monday. The latest I can make a decision would be the Friday of next week. Okay? Or this week. Hang on, what day would it be? So my mind is working so little. By the 19th, during the daytime UK time, okay? Because I record after 8, it'd have to be after 9 o'clock, because my other half is at work. So I'll be looking after my daughter, and I give her an hour. Like, she's a pain in the bum to get to sleep sometimes. So it'd have to be by 8 p.m. UK time, the current UK time. I can't remember if it's GMT or GMT +1 at the moment. Again, my brain's not working. But that's what I have to make my decision by, okay? So, sorry, my main screen with my calendar on's over there. So, by 8 p.m. UK time on the 19th, okay? That's what I got to make, when I got to make my decision by. So let me know if you think it's worth me, if you would like to see me try to react to this one, just to get that story fill in. If we don't think it makes a good reaction, we don't have to do it again. For the other ones, I can watch them on my own time just to fill in the gap, make a few notes, discuss about it type thing. We don't have to react to the reconstruction again. I know some of them are animations that, like, there's animations on the actual BritBox website, and there's animations that are on YouTube that other people have done, I think. But we don't have to do a picture one again, you know? But let me know if you guys think I should react to it. Give it a chance. By 8 p.m. UK time on the, I keep looking, the 19th. I'm all over the place today. I do apologise. I really wanted to react to this because I wanted to know. But let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. What theories did you have when you first watched this episode? I would love to know, because I did not expect it to be the TARDIS and just a little spring. I would love to know what you guys think. But I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick so you know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again very soon. Bye.